Dear student, welcome back to our online class again after the Eid vacation. Today we'll again discuss the changing of space based on exercise. We have already done one classes. Here we will do it again. So our topic is for the exercise based analysis of space. So, first class we have done up to 6. Today we'll start the exercise 7. At first, before changing the space, we have to read the passage. So, here also we read the passage. Why are you putting up the food in your pocket, sir? Why don't you eat? Said the nobleman. So, here one man is the nobleman, he is the speaker. So, the nobleman is the speaker. I'm doing the right thing. May my dress deserve this rich dishes, replied the Sheikh Shadi. And another speaker is the Sheikh Shadi. We have to read the passage to find out the speaker and the listener. We already got that one. I don't understand what do you mean to say, said the nobleman, and I'm so sorry. So look here, why are you putting the food in your pockets? If we get the sir, then we use the word respectfully or politely in place of the word sir. So the first sentence I will change. The speaker is the nobleman. So the nobleman, as it is the interrogative sentence and it is WH interrogative. So here it will be asked. Said will be asked. The nobleman respectfully asked, whom? Sheikh Shadi. After the ask, there will be no two. After the said, there is the two, but after the ask, there will be no two. So the nobleman respectfully asked Sheikh Shadi why he was putting the food in his pocket. In his pocket. Why don't you eat? Here there is the punctuation mark, but here we can use and because both the sentence are spoken by the same speaker. So we can use and here to connect both of the sentence here. But if we do connect it with the and, it is also right. We can do it separately also. So and why he didn't why he didn't eat. Why he didn't eat. You know, all the WH interrogative sentence must be changed into assertive. That is why it was the WH word, then the subject, then the verb. Then the verb. Why he didn't eat. Why he didn't eat. Here didn't eat is the verb. Next, Gopal, my dresses deserve this dishes, replied the Sheikh Shadi. Sheikh Shadi replied that it is assertive sentence, so following the rules of assertive will do. Sheikh Shadi replied that my dress will be his dress. uh, Sheikh Shadi, I'm doing the right thing. My dress deserve the rich dishes. So I'm doing the right thing. It is also replied by Sheikh Shadi. My dresses deserve this receipt. It is also replied by Sheikh Shadi. So first sentence will change, then we'll go for the second sentence. Sheikh Shadi replied that he was doing the right thing. Sheikh Shadi replied that he was doing the right thing as the reporting verb is in the past tense. Replied. So here also it will be changed into past. So as it is present continuous, it will be past continuous. So he was doing the right thing. He was doing the right thing as uh, here as they have added as, but we can change that one separately also. No problem. Thing as his dress deserve. So past tense. This is. I don't understand what do you mean to say, said the nobleman. So the nobleman, we can write here replied, or the nobleman told or said. So the nobleman told him that, him means Sheikh Shadi, that he didn't understand he didn't understand what he mean to say. So mean is present form, so it will be past form. And to say, this is infinitive will be no change. So we'll understand that what he meant to say. And I'm sorry. Then he expresses sorrow. You can write here. Then he expresses sorrow, or you can write one and he was sorry, or you can write uh, he apologized. In that way, you can change that one. No problem. Next, go for next exercise. So Rashid said to Karim at the very beginning of the passage, we got the speaker and the listener. How are you? I went to your hostel yesterday but didn't find you. Where did you go? I went to station, said Karim. I had to receive my maternal uncle there. So actually here we have to change the WH interrogative sentence and the assertive sentence. So if you know the rules of changing WH interrogative and assertive, then you can do it easily. At the same time, you have to know the change of the tenses, which tense change into what type of tenses. So go for the discussion, then you will understand and keep a record. Rashid said to Karim, how are you? Rashid asked Karim. Said to will change into ask. Said will change into ask. I told you earlier, said to. After the said, we can write to, but after the ask, we cannot write to. So Rashid asked Karim, okay. Here the connector means as the sentence is WH interrogative, so here will be no connector. WH word will use as the connector. So how is here? And we have to change that sentence into assertive. That is why at first we have to write the subject, then we have to write the verb. So how he was, as the reporting verb is the first tense, so R will change into was. So Rashid asked Karim how he was. I went to your hostel yesterday. I went to your hostel yesterday but didn't find you. Look here, I went. This is the past indefinite, past form of the verb, past form of the verb. As the sentence is the past indefinite, you know past indefinite change into past perfect. Past indefinite change into past perfect. So you do this one. And yesterday change into the previous day, okay, but didn't find you, it is also didn't find you. This is also past indefinite, so it will change into past perfect. Where did you go? It is also past indefinite, so it will change into past perfect. I went to the station, past indefinite, it will change into past perfect. I had to receive my maternal uncle there. Here is had to will be change anything, you know. If we get the must, then we'll write had to. If we get must, we'll write had to. But if we get had to, there will be no change. We'll write had to in had to. Okay. So now let's go for changing. Rashid said to Karim, Rashid asked Karim, how are you? How he was. How he was. There will be the full stop. Okay. As it changed into assertive. No question mark. I went to your hostel but didn't find you. Rashid added that he had gone to the hostel, so he went. If we change the went into past perfect, then after the subject we will give had, then there will be the past participle of the verb. You know, the past participle of the when verb is gone. Go and gone. So Rashid added that he had gone to the hostel. Then yesterday will change to the previous day. Okay, but is there, but hadn't found you, but hadn't, so did not will change into hadn't, and find first participle of the find verb is found, so you will change it to him. Where did you go? I went to the station, said Karim. Rashid again asks Karim where he had gone. Okay, where did you go? Look here, there is no speaker and listener, but you have to add speaker and listener, or you can change that one adding the and also. Where did you go? Rashid again asks Karim where he had gone. I went to the station, said Karim. So Karim replied that he had gone to the station. I had to receive my maternal uncle there. It is also told by Karim. Karim replied that he had gone to the station because he had to receive his maternal uncle there. If you don't write here because, no problem. You can write here. He also added that, or he also told that. In that way, you can. He had to receive his maternal uncle there. If we get the word here, we will change it to there. But if we get that there, no need to change into here in case of indirect. So let's go for the next one. The fruit seller said, which fruit do you want to buy? I have apples from Australia, orange from Darjeeling, grapes from Kashmir. The customer said, what fruits of our country do you have? The seller said, I have coconut, guava, jackfruit. The customer said, give 1 kg of guava as it will be substitute of Australian apples. Look here, the speaker The fruit seller and the listener is the customer. So this is a conversation between a speaker and customer. So who is fruit? So WH word, WH interrogative will be changed. WH interrogative and the assert. WH interrogative and the give 1 kg of guava and imperative. So you have to know how to change the WH interrogative, how to change the imperative, and how to change the assertive sentence. If you know that one, you can easily change that one. The fruit seller said, it will be asked because it is WH interrogative, asked the customer which fruits he wanted to buy. So he means the customer, that is why here in bracket we mentioned the C. I have apples from Australia, orange, Darjeeling, grapes from Kashmir. The customer said, what fruits of our country do you have? Look here. He added that, the fruit seller added, and this is the assertive sentence. You'll write that. He had the apples, have will change to had. The apples from Australia, oranges from Darjeeling, grapes from Kashmir. As this is the past tense, that reporting verb is the past tense, that is why have will change into had. The customer said, what fruits of our country do you have? The customer asked him, what fruits of our country, I will change to their country, he had. You have, he had. The seller said, I have coconut, guava, jackfruit. This is the assertive, very simple. The seller replied that he had coconut, guava, and jackfruit. The customer said, give 1 kg of guava, as it will be substitute of Australian apple. So the customer told to give 1 kg. And then the customer told him to give, when it is the imperative sentence, we'll use the connector to, and we'll write the rest of the sentence. As it would, will change into would, because said is the past tense. So repeating verb is the past tense, so we will change into would. Next, go for the next one. The boy said to the teacher, do you think that honesty is the best policy? Yes, sir, I think so. Then learn to be honest from your boyhood, said the teacher. So it is the dialogue between a teacher and a student. So we have to keep in mind, if we get the word sir, we have to write respectfully or politely. And thank, if we get the thank, we can change that one into reporting verb like this, thank. And there is another sentence, may Allah grant you a long life, said the teacher to the boy. So this is the optative sentence. So we have to know the rules of optative, we have to know the rules of yes, no interrogative, and we have to know the rules of assertive. If you know that one, then we can change it easily. Look here, the boy said to the teacher, the boy asks, do you think that, as it is the yes, no interrogative, so connector will be if he, as it is the first thing will be thought is there, that honesty is the best policy, as it is the universal truth sentence, honesty is the best policy, so there will be no change, we will write directly the sentence here. Yes, I think so, the boy replied in the affirmative. So if we get the yes, then we have to write replied in the affirmative, and politely said that. If we get the sentence after yes or no, then we have to write and said that, but as here is the sa, so we'll write and politely said that he thought so. So then learn to be honest from your boyhood, said the teacher. Then the teacher advised, this is the advice, okay, advice from the teacher. So the verb is advice. You be careful, sometimes when you are going to write advice, you write adbaced, but when it is verb, it will be s. Him to learn to be honest from his boyhood. It is then learn to be, so it is imperative sentence, so you'll write here to, then the rest of the sentence. Thank you, sir. The boy thanked his teacher politely or respectfully. You can write sir. That okay. May Allah grant you a long life, said the teacher to the boy. The teacher wished, as it is the optative sentence. In case of optative sentence, in place of said, we write wish or prayed. So here it is the wish, that is why we write wish. You can write prayed also. The teacher wished that Allah might, Allah is here, then may will change it to might, grant him a long life. It is the connector will be that in case the optative sentence. So the teacher wished that Allah might grant him a long life. So these are the analysis from us today. So next one, to exercise 12. May I come in, sir? Yes, come in. How can I help you? Said the manager. I want to open a bank account in your bank, said the man. So this is the conversation between a man and the manager. Okay, to open a bank account. So yes is here. You know how to change that one. Yes, no interrogative is there. You know how to change that one. WH interrogative is there. You know how to change that one. We already discussed. I want to open a bank account in your bank. This is the assertive sentence. You know how to change the assertive. Can you tell the process of opening a saving account? This is yes no interrogative. You know how to change that one. So I think it is very simple to change. The man asks the manager respectfully, as sir is there, if he, as it is the yes no interrogative, if he might come in. Okay, so come will change into go. Come will change into go. That is why come will change into go in. Yes, come in. How can I said the manager. He replied in the affirmative, as yes is there. Yes, come in. He replied in the affirmative. Replied in the affirmative and asked him what he wanted. Come in. How can I help you? Said the manager. The man asked the manager respectfully if he might go in. The manager replied in the affirmative and asked him what he wanted. How can I help you? What you wanted, no need. It is, you can do that way or you can write. How can I help you? Okay, how he could help him. How he could help him. You can change in that way. I want to open a bank account in your bank, said the man. The man replied that he wanted to open a bank account in his bank. Can you tell me the process of opening a saving account? Okay. He also asked him if he could tell him the process of opening a saving account. Okay, it is very simple. You know how to change that one. So these are the SW for you. You will do it by yourself at home. Okay, if you face any problem, you share with me, and the analysis will help you a lot to change that one. I hope you won't face any difficulties. Okay, do that one. Stay at home safely and practice all of this. If you face problem, share with me. Wait for the next class. Allah Hafiz.